everyone. Welcome to Broads of Bourbon. My name is Mary.
I'm Jake.
And today we're going to be reviewing one of our fun favorite Colorado brands, Branch & Barrel, out of Centennial, Colorado. This is a fun one. In the past, we also did a review of a ParHopper barrel, which was from Old Elk. Winston and Jay, local drive, ParHopper, decided they were going to go and collaborate with Branch & Barrel and pick a lucky number 7. And by doing so, launching what is one of the first 7-year barrels that Branch & Barrel has released into the market. I trust this is going to be really good because everything that I have tried that they have put in front of us via Jay, Winston, Josh, Mitch, the crew, everything's been solid. A little bit more about this distillery. So they actually farm a lot of their own grains, and they use water that they actually truck down from one of their wells to make sure that the water quality is incredible for distillation at their facility. So like, this is super clean, great grains, and a lot of love and quality was put into making this.
They even hired a border collie to guard that well to ensure that the water stays pure.
This is distilled, aged in the state of Colorado. In addition to the grains primarily being from here, they farm out in Elizabeth, which isn't too far. That's where their barrel house is. Folks that aren't familiar with Colorado whiskey, they've been tearing it up in all the different categories for whiskeys. Colorado has one of the best barleys you can get. We also farm corn, rye, oats, all sorts of stuff out here.
All of it.
All of it.
Everything you'd want or need.
Our magic tool of success here, it's barometric pressure, because it fluctuates so insanely through winter and summer and temperature, whatever, that this whiskey usually only lives its best life between 4 and 8 years. You might get a good 9 or 10, but you're pushing it.
Pushing your luck.
You might get an oak bomb past 8. So this is a sweet spot for Colorado, and I'm very excited to try it.
It gets real cold, and it also gets real hot, like right now.
Let's us review.
All right, so this is the Branch & Barrel Lucky Number 7, distilled, aged, and bottled by Branch & Barrel Distilling, Centennial, Colorado, aged at least 7 years. We're feeling lucky. Not only is L7 our first 7-year bourbon, but our friends at ParHopper and the local drive helped us select this amazing barrel. We're thrilled to share it with you, and we hope you enjoy this truly exquisite bottle that only time and patience could perfect. No shortcuts, no cheat codes, no mulligans, just pure Colorado craft goodness. Hey Mary, I think it's about time we branch out. Stop. Ooh. That was a little...
That was a nice little juicy
That was
blob.
a tight... And let me do it first.
Pinkies out.
A
little more.
Oh, okay.
Little more.
Little breakfast.
Little more.
Okay, that should be fine. A little breakfast of champions here. I've had a slice of leftover Papa John's pepperoni pizza for breakfast this morning. Hopefully that will suffice.
This is a nice color.
No idea on the mash bill myself because I don't talk to these people. She knows them, I don't. But from initial smell, seems like we got a lot of corn in here.
So this is a 108 proof. They tend to distill at a lower proof, or sorry, they tend to barrel at a lower proof. So their stuff isn't hazy, which we don't mind. It's always a solid sippy.
There's nothing wrong with something under 140 proof, all right? One of my favorite all-time whiskeys, Wild Turkey 101, that doesn't get very hot.
No, but it's delicious.
Delicious.
Great quality.
And you get different things when you have a lower proof, so let's... Oh, she just goes straight in. It's very mellow and sweet. I think that's indicative of the lower proof point.
That's an easy sipper,
It smells
though.
delicate and light.
I'm gonna go back to smelling after my first initial sip.
Oh, me.
I get like candy corn.
Ay,
Also,
Dios
some good
mío,
stuff.
papi.
This is nice.
Muy caliente.
Very good mouthfeel.
Muy bonita.
Yes.
Sí. I am glad that this is only 108 because it does have good spice to make it seem like it's a higher proof than it is. This does not taste like a lower proof, like something that's been watered down. This tastes like it should be here at this proof. We need to do some notes.
We need to do some notes.
We need to do some notes. So
I'm getting some complexity for sure. I'm getting a little candy corn, a little honey.
I would say it's like a very sweet corn.
Yeah.
On the nose.
And you know what? Their noses on their whiskeys tend to come off butterscotchy to me, and I love that. Like everything I smell has like this sweet, delicious aroma coming from it.
I'm getting like cinnamon for sure.
A little baking spice.
A little cinnamon.
I'm gonna nose.
Is there rye in here? Who knows?
I don't know. I thought they told me it was corn and barley.
Oh, this is just straight corn and barley. That's pretty cool.
I think it might be. I forget. Don't quote me on it.
I think I would describe this as a bright whiskey. This is not heavy.
How bright though? Like solar flare?
Bright like a ginger's ass on a summer day.
About to get sunburn?
Who knows?
I like your notes here. Oh, we have a flavor wheel here.
Yeah, we do have a flavor wheel, which I need because I suck at putting feelings to words.
Yeah, I like the bright.
And that's what therapy is for. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Not really, we have no sponsors, but it would be fun if we did. The folks at Branch & Barrel and ParHopper do not miss.
And Local Drive.
And Local Drive. All the golf folk. And it's not thin. A lot of the times when we drink like lower proof whiskeys, they kind of come off as like thin and watery. This is still like, it has some viscosity, but I would equate it to more of like a light olive oil or something, but it's not thick, which is nice. And then like bright candied fruit too. So like this just reminds me of like spring or like a garden.
Like an Easter bunny kicking you in the face.
This is just really nice. This is lovely. It's a nice change of pace, especially from like the heavy, thick, syrupy, like 105,000 proofs that we tend to enjoy. This is like a nice change of pace. And this is like a super easy sipper too. And it drinks like it is a higher proof. Like that spice comes through nicely.
It does.
So overall, this is a killer.
It's really neat to see that their lower proofs maintain that spice integrity to where like you feel like you're drinking something higher than it really is. Because that to me is a really well-balanced, amazing whiskey. If you can pull all those flavor notes forward through the distillation process.
At a lower proof.
At a lower proof, you're gonna be able to drink more.
I do get notes of like Amish craftsmanship.
You do.
This is very well done, and it feels like care was taken. This tastes like a red oak shelf, like a perfectly made bookshelf with like mortise and tenon joints. No artificial fasteners or glue. This was all hand jointed with chiseling.
Yes.
Very Mennonite-like. It does not taste like rain on your wedding day, that's for sure. This is a bright, sunny, lovely sipper.
It doesn't taste like a traffic jam when you're already late.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like that.
Or winning the lottery and then dying the next day.
I mean, it does kind of taste like a stroke of good luck.
It does. A stroke of good luck. Yeah, let's rate it.
Yeah, let's rate this total eclipse of the heart. All things considered, this is a tiggle bitty, dude. This is some tits, all right? This is lovely. I don't know if it scratches my personal itch for what I would consider like a 5, but overall, like there is nothing wrong with this whiskey. This is really good. And like I said, this would be perfect on like an early morning spring or like spring evening in like a garden surrounded by flowers and you know, like I could get behind this.
I do really like this. I feel like this is an all-around great sipper. My personal tastes don't lead more towards straight bourbons anymore. It's just kind of a thing. I would say for a normal consumer that was actually really into bourbons, this would knock it out of the park for you, hands down. For me, I would totally go back to this. I think it's pretty delicious. I'm gonna give it tits.